All right, there was a gate posted on the symbols forum a few days ago. It was pretty intricate. It did. There was this. This is a basic outline of it, and it was filled with scroll work, a lot of work. And my curiosity was how to get these arcs up here, how to get these two radiuses, and these radiuses are the same. Basically, this is what I drew to kind of visualize things. Two circles. There's a center point here and a center point up here. I've got arc centers, view arc centers and ends turned on, and that creates a point right there in the center. I just did this trial and error just to get an idea of, just to get something to look at. And I posted a question on the forum a day or two ago, and Michael, Alaskan Sun, came up with a couple of CAD-based ways of doing this. And Chopsaw came up with some how to do it using numbers, some trig and some geometry. Both ways will work. I'm going to show you the CAD-based solutions because they're the easiest to demonstrate. So here's half my gates, 5 feet high, 10 inches wide, 7 feet high over here. Half of this. And I've got a line drawn at the center line here, line here. I'm going to grab another line, and I've got connect CAD segments turned off. That's why that thing's on my pointer. I'm going to select that line, copy, reflect about that center. And that just gives me something to snap to. You don't need all these lines. You just need a point over here to snap to. And over here under edit, arc creation modes, freeform arc, I think that's the default. Pick the arc tool. Pick up that, come over here and snap to that. And then snap to that point. And so there's that's your arc. That's easy enough. Then all you need to do is select this arc, copy and reflect about to create this side over here. That's really simple. So over here, I'm going to get the center of this line and just stick a point there. And then I'm going to go to arc creation modes, and I'm going to switch to this start tangent end arc. And this is the tool I was really looking for. I just didn't know where to look or what to look for. And so I'm going to pick up this arc, and I'm going to get this point, and then I'm going to just draw straight out, and that creates the tangent. That tells me that, or tells the arc tool that I want tangent along this line. Release, and then snap right there, and then I can do the same thing here. So that gets the top shape of this thing. So I'm going to delete that temporary point. I'm going to select this and find that should be the center. And so I'll change that to an arc. And then you notice all these facets in here. So I'm going to select this. I'm going to go to selected arc, uncheck automatic facet angle, make this 2. Say OK. And you'll notice how smooth that is. So I'm going to pick up these 2 lines in here, these 2 arcs, and just delete them. So that's the basic shape of half my gate frame. So I'm going to select it, copy, paste in place. I'm going to come down here to this corner and do a concentric resize. Hit tab, 2 and 2, say OK. I'll make this 18, that's 12 inches plus 2 and 2. Maybe that's 16. And then I'm going to open this and make it a hole. And I can pick up that point, but I can't pick up down here for some reason. So this needs to be 120 minus 4. That's 2. And that's 12. I'm going to copy that. Open it, make it a hole. And then paste in place to put the panel back. So this needs to be 1/8 inch or 11 gauge 120. That I'm going to make 2 inches. Now, if my thinking's right, this needs to move a 1/16. So that gives us half our gate structure. So I'm going to go back here to plan. Select, copy, reflect about this end. Now for some reason, and I don't know why, you see the facets up here. Sometimes Chief carries things across. Sometimes it doesn't. So I've got a piece here. I've got a piece here. I'm going to union those together. So that's essentially half my or turning that's essentially turning the frame into all one piece. Now on this one here, the bottom part runs all the way across. So we could do that all kinds of different ways. We could have already done that, but here's another way of doing it. I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to join these. And then I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to select the outside. I'll select all the lighter colored. I'm going to subtract that. And then I'm going to paste in place to put that back. So there's our frame. And of course you can manipulate the holes however you want to. But doing this after the fact, you'll notice the spacing here changes. If you do that while you're working with only half the gate and all these parts are separate, it'll maintain the correct shape.